recording and then started the recording before I had that major brief, that's okay. I can pull the footage from the other operation. So anyway,
What kind of UAV is that? What the fuck?
Probably a fucking
starter.
One that you're not allowed to use.
All right, so there's TFAR pulling me into the server. It's going to be a little rainy on and off. We've got just patrolling civilian boats in the AO. And one thing I am going to do is, I forgot to mention this, but there will be civilians.
J'attends. Prêt. Prêt. J'attends.
That's not what I wanted. Fill evenly. There we go. And then you got to make sure none of them are in,
Charlie.
Last thing I forgot to say, there are civilians in the AO.
The what?
Not for long, girl.
I hear it. Not for long, there won't. God damn it, guys.
J'attends.
So I set these to careless hold fire because it's less likely for them to break their garrison and run with VCOM. Though VCOM recently had an update and they did fuck with the careless hold fire setting, so this will be an interesting test.
Prêt.
And the reason we have that lag spike there is because it's randomizing the kits of all of the civilians. But again, I'm just trying to make sure they're all put in buildings that, you know, the bad guys aren't in, because I don't want any big mis-PID things there. Because I personally hate it when my civilians are intermingled with that shit. And I just don't wish it on my players. Because again, I Zeus what I would prefer to play. So this guy, for example, I would move him over here. But when the players get close to an AO, you're going to see me go into animations. There's a specific animation I like to use. I set this to false. I use hiding civilian. And then
Un de moins.
it puts them in that state. So that's the best thing I can do with the civvies. So this looks like it's going to be about a 35 person operation, which is a fair size for this. Good check.
5-0 check.
Looks like Sniper Wolf wants to pilot the Huron today, do something a little easy here.
$50 check.
Good check.
5-0 check.
Good check. Check.
That's just, again, one of Arma's bugs. Sometimes it
5-0
keeps them
check.
alive and debug and they're unable to spawn, so you can just kill them off and then it resets them. Because if you notice, when they spawn in, it puts them dead in debug and then they respawn, but sometimes they, you know, get moved to debug while they're still alive when so many people join in the mission at the same time, which is why people do staggered load-ins to try to fix that issue. But even then, it's just a rare bug that can happen. Again, one of the things that you never know can show up. Killjoy, how are you doing? You want more pictures of my toaster oven? You and Tiger, man. What's that? Does not have the right mod set. Oh, I'm surprised What's That showing up. But yeah, he's getting an issue for BW, which is one of the latest mods of the rotation that happened like 2 months ago, so. Oh, yeah. Can you get pics of my toes? No. Absolutely not. In fact, my toes are, every time I stream, they're either in my little slippers or they're in socks. You will never get my toes.
What? I'm gonna give the fucking
Until I accidentally give you the toes. I don't know. So let's see. Looks like Audrey, Hotto, no, Outcast, and Ollie on ice are being the cast pilots, and then we have Holy Light, Risen, and Sniper Wolf being the other pilots, and we got some additional guys being the crew chiefs here. Again, they're going to be fighting at most dudes with 50 cals, but I'm going to just, you know, send hordes of infantry at them. And why are you stuck again? Why? Why do you not know how to fucking drive in a fucking... Don't you glitch out on me. Don't you fucking glitch out on me, you piece of shit. I deleted you! Why did the... Oh, I fucking hate it. I'm remaking your route.
Roger that.
Like I said, this is why I hate mission file making without Zeus's to fix it, because that's something you literally...
On the way.
That's just a glitch that doesn't like to fix itself.
On the way. On the way. On the way.
He's on the way. Why are you still stuck? What is wrong with you, you piece of shit? Go!
50 check.
Drive! You stupid mother... Are you out of fuel? How are you out of fuel? What?
Squad leader, don't...
How are you both out of fuel?
Camel dive. Camel bags?
Why are you saying
Camel dive.
You're a medic, no?
Why is he putting an M in that word?
Cable ties.
Check the boxes so you can then.
Hey guys, I know you can't.
Most, if not all their kits should have cable ties, but if they don't, then they're in the inventory. This is high send message.
Are there enemy patrols outside of the red circles, or are they only in the red circles?
So anything south of the blue zone, when that cooks off, could be considered enemy territory, so there might be stuff in there.
Gotcha.
Don't ping God, for fuck's sake.
I ping God, you're about to get fucking lightning struck in a second here, buddy.
Good thing I'm right next to you.
Do it.
So you're gonna go get brief or what?
I haven't called for brief yet.
If you press M and look at your objective, you'll see the brief.
Hi, are we going to have brief or no?
If you want brief, I'm by the dump crates, and I can give you a brief.
What?
I'm by the dump crates, you know, the big crates that have a bunch of inventory room for you to put stuff in that you don't like that's part of your kit.
Okay.
Pistol for each one.
I found you.
Yes, you did.
Right, jump your
Okay,
default.
so I'm gonna get up here, and then when you guys want it, let me know.
I don't need any of them.
Well, when you're ready, please come to Liru to get the brief.
Quick question for you, Hi.
What? Yeah, shoot.
Vehicle response.
I believe it was set to 300 seconds, aka 5 minutes.
Sorry, Leo, this is my spot.
Understood.
Do I have a beret? I don't have a fucking beret. I can fucking play this with you.
Can I have a beret?
Yeah, I need a beret.
No, there are no fucking hats in the arsenal.
I'm sorry, we don't have any M107s in the inventory crates.
MG go red, AT go
50 check.
blue.
Excellent check. But why we have, like for real, why we have like vanilla shit on that?
It's not vanilla. If it was vanilla, it would be basic.
Bruh. This is vanilla.
Yo, is everyone here? Are we everyone here for brief?
Okay.
Okay, Pumpkin,
Stop.
do whatever you're doing. No. What the fuck is that?
How that happened to you, Pump?
Hey guys, I don't want you to hear the brief, so you go back inside.
He pushed me off here, so I'm just being petty.
Do you want me to start reconning?
That's up to your commander. I mean, AO's live, but he wanted a brief, so you have to ask him.
Fuck boys. To the brief.
I'm not a fuckboy, you're a fuckboy.
Okay, I think we're ready.
Potato bust off.
Alright, so if you open your maps, we're currently at the We Are Here marker, which is the major military base outside of Pyrgos. Everything in the Blue 4 zone, we know for a fact, does not have bad guys in it, but everything south where your objectives are could potentially have bad guys. You're fighting basically an insurgency level 4, so dudes with AKMs, AK-74s, light anti-tank, that sort of shit. We believe they're only capable of fielding AAA in the form of 50 cals or 12.7 statics. No 23 millimeters, no Iglas, no nothing, unless your pilots decide to switch their pylons, in which case I put the kitty gloves off. But either way, your job today is to find a hacker somewhere in this AO, but he's good at covering his tracks. We don't know what he looks like, but he has an edgy username, which suggests he probably dresses up in all black and has aviator shades and will look very out of place in this AO. But he is somewhere in here, we just don't know where. To find out where, we have traced 3 places that he has worked from to the town names. So we've put those in 3 separate AOs, and we're assuming that the insurgents are all over these spots because this is their territory anyway. So once you find these terminal sites, there will be a laptop that you can do a spacebar interaction, or preferably an enter key interaction, because spacebar might be your enhanced movement button. And it'll take 10 seconds for you to hack the laptop. Now the issue is you have to hack all 3 of these laptops within 30 seconds of each other, or else the hacker will know you're coming and try to escape the AO, basically to get off the peninsula. And if he does that, we lose sight of him and it's a mission fail. So, basically, gets to the 3 laptops. You can either force split, or you can do it area at a time, but do note that there will be QRF based off of the insurgents coming out of the woodwork, but they do have a limited number. So you can either get this done with a force split, or do it one at a time, but this was made for you to do a force split, at least balance-wise, so... Once you hack the laptops, each one will give you 2 digits that is meant to be part of a 6-digit grid ref. So once you find the combo, you'll get a few different grid refs, but only one in this AO itself. And then you can act on that, and then find the hacker, take him alive, and bring him back here, and you win. Any questions?
I think everything is
That's good.
understandable there.
So, I mean, the task is written out on the overall objective. There's mission notes that talk about things like how to do resupply. Again, your ghost talks are equipped with Fry's system, so if you want to do faster opening, you can. And drones, laser designators that are part of the drone, or the JTAX laser designator can be used to bring the AGMs in on specific targets. So, yeah.
Cool. Okay.
I'll be on 5-0 if you need me.
Cool. Charlie, with Charlie squad lead.
Alright, again, that's the AO. I'm gonna actually, what the fuck did you fucking... What? You know...
Awaiting orders.
I got nothing to say. I got nothing.
Standing by.
I don't know whether or not to be genuinely impressed or just disappointed.
Waiting.
You know?
Waiting. Copy that. Understood.
I'm gonna garrison up this spot a little bit just because I built this as a template and then I'd adjust it based off of who shows up, but since they're gonna field in all their OP assets, might as hell get everything fielded properly. Because again, Zeusing lets me adjust on the fly.
Standing by.
So, how's everyone's day going?
Ready for orders. Copy that.
It's also Grabber Global. Wait, why not both to what? I'm sorry. I'm already scatterbrained. I forgot. Better now that work's ended? Yeah, I feel that. Adam, did you say mines? Nah, we're not gonna do any mines for this AO. I don't have any means to take the mines out.
LZ, choose an objective. Check your LZ, or if you want to do a fast prop, do that. Every squad is going to take 1 point.
I'm gonna start getting rid of bodies and doing some cleanup here.
I take Alpha. I'll join Alpha. The command team. So yeah, any question?
Just because every little pile of stuff that's down adds to the server load, so I just try to make sure it all gets deleted.
Also remember, bring fucking cable ties because we need to capture the guy after we're done with their laptop shit.
So what I'm gonna do is, let's see.
All good.
Hello, Hatter.
You can,
Yeah, man.
everybody
Oh,
can fucking choose the one. Every squad can choose the fuck they want to do, which AO they want, to just figure out between yourselves.
Alright, boys.
And also every squad will choose how you want to refill to the area. If you
JTAC
want
to Alpha.
you can press up. If you want to
Alright, so
LZ, you can-
basically 50, which is ground-to-ground net, will be in my left ear, and then anything ground-to-air will be in my right ear, which will also be your right ear, because, you know, I'm curious to hear what they talk about.
Guys, take 5 minutes to make your plan, and then we can start moving.
I'm really impressed that that thing ran out of fuel already,
Send.
you know?
You call my name?
Yep. Are you good with LZA or do you want a different LZ?
Genuinely impressed with that.
LZA works.
I think they hit each other and probably injured their fuel tanks, because there's no way they ran out of fuel in 30 minutes. By the way, the fucking HAFM ships will run out of fuel in like an hour for giant fucking boats, and I think that's hilarious.
Let them be quiet for now on 50, let them make their plans.
So yeah, dumb stuff. Yeah, no, I wanna make another Vietnam op, but have tripwire flares. That would be so fun.
Alright, the Huron will be taking Alpha and ground into LZA. And then one of the Ghost Hawks will be taking Charlie to LZC probably, and Bravo to LZB.
This is Ghost Hawk 1-2, understood?
As for the Little Birds, Outcast, can you hold somewhere around hull point 1 once you're in the air? At least until someone calls you in.
What markers are we talking about?
Yeah, sure.
And who's the other Little Bird?
Whatever you want to do, boss. I don't really care. Yeah.
I might be the only one.
There's gonna be
Gotcha.
probably some kind of turret here.
Yeah, something like that.
Maybe like some kind of heavy weapon here. Probably a vehicle here or here. And then this is just gonna be fucking infantry.
I hope they have Airvix do recon, because otherwise this might get a little messy.
Yeah, because we pretty much need to know where the building is, because everybody else,
We will be
everything
completely
else
by ourselves, by the way?
got down.
Do you have any questions?
Yeah. JTAC, this is Alpha. We are claiming dibs on a Black Hawk. Over.
Negative. Ground's going with you, so you're in the Huron. Sorry.
Take it.
I mean, it wasn't my choice. Sorry. It's adder strapped, so he is to the outside.
JTAC, be advised. I made everything in purple that's air related.
Yeah, thanks.
Do
I
we
should
have
done
any vehicle that are doing recon right now?
I can
Hey!
get one of the Little Birds up to do it, I guess.
Hey!
My concern is, are we going to have enough vehicles for everybody to be involved?
Yes, we have 3 helicopters and 3 squads. We'll be fine.
Okay, so we have a spare vehicle to do a recon, right?
We do.
Look at that. They're thinking with their big brains. I'm proud of them.
Outcast, can you get up in the air and start reconning the objectives first before you move to Hull?
Solid copy, be advised. I don't have co-pilot.
That's a good point. Is there a crew chief anywhere?
Marfa has one. If you don't plan on using us as gunships, I think I can hand it over to Little Bird.
Yeah, I'd rather
Alpha
you
is
do
going
that.
to do a fast stop, so
Would it be better
follow
if
the
they had
order.
you're on crew chief since they literally don't have a gun?
I mean, I don't care as long as the Little Bird to the co-pilot.
I'll take the Huron crew chief.
I'm gonna say this right now, as Zeus, you're not meant to have co-pilots, little birds.
and
okay.
no co-pilots.
Well, then no co-pilot.
That's why I didn't give you the slot for him.
I got you, bro.
Because otherwise they could just self-laze targets with the camera.
Again, Alpha is doing fast drop today.
You say it like we're gonna die.
That's fair, what's that? It was something with your BW mod. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it looks like this grew into a standard 35-person operation. You're sending outcasts to go do some
Just
recon,
make sure you have Bravo in your Vic, Holly.
and we'll see how things go. So, how's everyone in chat doing today? We're going to have this Zoosop, and then at 7:30, we're going to continue that charity thing for 121. Every time I steal a tank, they're going to give $5 to charity, so... But, I think we'll be able to win it for our team and be able to give $1,000 to the EOD
So what do you want me to go get
Foundation.
For now, just go to hull point 1.
And then if we can, we'll make it to the TMTM op. Otherwise, we'll start with that op next week. And then I'll alternate TMTM ops with TSB ops. Now here, I'm gonna play with them just to screw with their psyche here.
JTAC to all squads. Reminder, I'm only in 1 AO, so if you want air support, you're gonna have to call it in yourself.
Awaiting orders.
But call me on 50 and I can coordinate it at least.
A fucking escape kayak, yes! Yes to the escape kayak! But yeah, no, all the routes they marked, I realized that, you know, in case Air does see the one thing, that having some backups would be smart. And they haven't officially reconned this area yet, so there's no harm, no foul. Ice Dragon's also getting kicked for a different BW mod error. That's weird. Alright, we got forces coming in now. This helicopter is going to have a little bit of an issue because they're landing right in front of one of the military positions. So I hope they're able to wave off quick enough because the 12.7 on that, excuse me, the 14.5 on that BTR is going to shred them.
Hey, firm.
Charlie to Grand.
Route to LZA is clear.
Ground copy.
Charlie is landed. Starting recon.
Can you tell...
One-time civilian boat located at LZA.
Repeat, please.
I didn't understand what you said.
We've landed. We're starting recon.
Copy that.
Appears to be speedboat.
What's good?
Alpha has deployed Charlie, moving in to escort Huron in.
Repeat last.
I'm actually kind of surprised they don't,
cover you guys because you do not have a cruise.
they're only taking one little bird, huh. Usually those little bird slots are grabbed immediately. I thought Ali was the other one, but I guess he changed to something else.
LZA2 clear.
Roger that. On the way.
Alright, I'm gonna have a little bit of a reaction from this base.
Good copy.
Ready for orders. On the way. Copy.
Civilian presence on air escape route on the far southeastern military
We're also gonna have
installation.
another fire team from down here come up.
Waiting orders.
Hey, firm.
On the way.
Because they don't have anything doing recon on that spot.
On the way.
And then I'm gonna have, because that thing's coming down. I'm hoping he's smart enough to know how to drive, because that's where first contact
Huron
is.
ones are all out, RTB.
Go side 1 to JTAC, receive 4 approximately
Huron, looks like they just fast roped him.
Yeah, I can't cut the rope because you guys have jumped out.
Be advised, taking appears to be 50 cal fire from the most southeastern military.
So one of them did a fast rope.
Hey, from.
Ghost Hawk Bravo, where is that power coming from?
Bravo's engaging contact right now at that little military post that we landed directly next to.
Copy.
I'll let you know if we die.
I'm gonna ignore that because I don't have anything, like, there's not much I can really do about that.
JTAC to Bravo, if you need the air support, just mark targets and it'll come help.
Be advised, all ground forces on Alpha's landing zone. We had one-time speedboat there. It's suspiciously marked. No other civilians nearby. Could be a possible escape route. Over.
I've marked a garrison destroy red marker on the garrison building.
Alright, so they're firing down at this position.
Area, but it's there if you want to swag it for us.
We'll give it a go.
Be aware of like a naval escape possibility. Just be aware.
Reference red garrison mark. What do you have to strike it? It's just the guns, right?
I got guns and then 2 laser guided.
Just to fire it a bit back there.
Garrison mark.
Solid copy, ETA till I arrive on station. Just 3 mics, it's on the opposite side of the AO.
Hey, firm.
I mean, yeah, we're getting shot at, but we're not really fighting back.
Here, no, I'm gonna keep them there because they would have lost sight of the infantry.
Or some sort of vehicle right now.
What do you want?
Tank. Not a tank, just a vehicle.
Solid copy.
Okay, probably a techie or something.
I marked that 50
Excuse me.
cal, its exact position on map, southeastern side.
Hey, firm.
Alright, I'm gonna send a squad from down here to go up and also check things out. Yeah, things using its 7.62 to fire at the chopper to make it wave off. But otherwise, the other squads have deployed. That one's gonna be a little late getting to its AO, though.
Bravo to Alpha.
It looks like the BTRs are also starting to go mobile because of air targets, so this should be interesting.
So, gotta come into Alpha, so bro.
Holy, you're over Bravo, boys, right?
Yeah, I'm holding about quick.
Well, basically, Alpha, if you
If you can, try and give them support with your door gun.
Have been doing.
There's a what?
If you look on the east side of the island,
Yeah, Moff is also holding.
next to the Alpha.
I'm gonna go ahead and delete these because those are just the cut toe ropes.
Have already taken some 50 cal fire.
Bravo, this is Little Bird. Please designate your position with either smoke or designate enemy position with smoke.
Yes, 1 second, we were being shot at.
Copy. Understood.
Alright, so we're gonna try some encircling here.
Designated with smoke, confirm color.
Wait, one. Tally green.
Confirmed. That is us, friendly green.
In relation to your position, where's the enemy?
1 second, I'm banding myself.
Yeah, so that 60 is meant to be a little bird target, but I think they're gonna try to call that in.
North and west and east. So basically just...
So I think that's what they're calling Outkiss to engage.
Southwest meters, BTR 60.
Turn forward to the garrison buildings and flash forward.
Yeah, this group hasn't been able to get their drone up either. I mean, that, the 12.7 GAU 19, I've been calling it a GAU 12, but it's actually a GAU 19. That should be able to pen that BTR, though.
Now, what is the current situation?
We're still scouting, but I think we found the objective building.
Waiting.
Copy that. Remember, the objective building...
So again, I'm doing these from different vectors. Oh, Outcast went down.
Something like that. That would be it. That's too obvious, but there's no...
Pilot signing up.
Are there radars there?
I think it's supposed to be like...
in the air as soon as you can and go to hope.
Supposed to be like 13.
Get it, copy.
Now that's just to copy the loadout in case it doesn't change properly, but I don't know how Alcash just got shot down there. Based on this position, I'm willing to bet the 50 cal probably shot him out.
Over Alpha.
JTAC to Holy.
I have one time spare.
Do you advise an outcast?
Do you guys want him?
Negative.
But this is one of my favorite things to do. We got, you know, JTAC talking to air assets in one ear, ground command talking in the other ear. I'm liking hearing all these communiques going through. Squads are getting organized right here, starting to attack their AOs.
In Bravo.
It goes back in Black's internet again.
This is Bravo, by the way. That little bird that helped us is like dead, by the way.
That little bird's dead, by the way.
In Alpha, please Bravo with the spell guy. Is that the copy?
Yeah, but I gotta assume the 50 shot him out. Coming from this area over here.
Yeah, it was a valiant distraction.
We'll take it.
Bro.
We still have this BTR firing at the Blackhawk back here.
Someone say Bravo again? Sorry, I wasn't listening. No,
So either this squad needs to use its AT against it now, or who knows. But again, this AO was designed for force splits here. It's just these guys decided to land right next to a garrison base without scouting it out first, so.
Are you at base?
Good luck.
Go again.
Is the Huron?
I know it's Hatter coordinating them. He's good at it.
Yeah, Huron copies.
That would be a big move.
This is Ghost Hawk to Huron. Can you hear me?
So that's GAU 19, AGM 114K, M1310.
Hey,
Okay.
Huron,
Or 3110.
this is
310.
Little Bird Pilot, how copy? Huron hears you. Hey, please relay to JTAC that the enemy AI are ridiculously accurate. I got...
Can you already...
Alpha lead the JTAC.
Send.
Be advised, I currently have a laser on a 50 position I don't want to play cards with right now.
I don't,
Is there any chance you want the Liberals can strike it over?
Hey, firm, can you give me a mark for reference?
Not a
Someone knows where to look?
Like, I'll show you guys the global skill again. I always use this accuracy coefficient, so...
Second little bird.
If he got shot down, I mean... like, once in a while I lower it by 5 or even 10% depending on the operation, but it's always been a,
in Alpha AO.
It's always been a 35, so I don't know.
A one-time guided rocket.
Hi, Command. This is Outcast. How copy?
This is hi, send message over.
Hey, what's the respawn on vehicles?
300 seconds, AK 5 minutes, over.
Solid copy, thank you.
Okay, to Bravo, hi.
This is hi, send message, Bravo.
Frost has encased himself in an unopenable crate. Pinging for reference.
Stand by.
JTAC to Alpha, strike is on the way.
Huron to JTAC.
Send.
Alpha, did you got that?
Be advised, Little Bird Pilot 1 got pilot
Thank you,
sniped.
hi.
The AI got
This is Alpha
super
lead,
accurate.
JTAC. How copy?
I'm not gonna say anything, but it's always been 35%. You know?
It's currently being lazed over.
Hey, firm, strike on
For
the way.
some reason, it doesn't want to lock for me.
Any possible ETA for movement because that's covering a little bit right now.
Pilot's trying to get a lock right now.
Copy.
Say again, you can't get a lock?
Hey, firm, I'm trying to finagle it.
The rounds are lock on after launch.
Bravo to ground, did you say anything for us? I heard something about like some extra guy or whatever. Yeah, I told the
I'm pretty sure. Did I not mention it this time? I might not have mentioned it.
Being flown to Bravo LZ.
Good. Just Alpha lead, good strike, JTAC.
It says that,
Divert the Bravo LZ to the.
yeah, so they still got it. We
marker
missed
on
a
the
strike. That's my bad. But,
Copy.
hold on.
Good strike.
Oh, it actually hit?
Did ya?
Oh, I'm surprised. Okay.
Cool. But yeah, it says when you set it to fire the missiles, it does say lock on after launch, but it's the abbreviation, so not everyone knows that.
I'll let you know when you're needed again.
Good copy. I'll be the whole point too.
Hey, you're wrong. So you're flying over a BTR. You might not want to do that.
Yeah. There's a BTR to the west of the wind farm. I'm just flying over it.
On the way.
Alrighty, we will be running away from that as soon as they get to you, by the way.
Want to do a base maneuver for it?
Do we have any capability for a strike on that VCR?
We're doing an evasive maneuver for you.
Whew. So far, so good, right?
Charlie's ground.
So they're lasing the other one.
JTAC, Alpha, urgent.
Send.
BTR, directly 100 meters
Check
from boss marking now. Give you a general vicinity.
Hey, firm. JTAC to Little Bird 2.
Go ahead.
Come back in. There's going to be a BTR northwest of town.
Honestly, if you were to fire it, it would lock immediately.
1-2 to Little Bird. We'll keep it firing. You should be able to watch its tracers going out southwest.
Let's see if he has sparkle.
Hey, firm.
How copy, Little Bird?
Good copy. Coming in now.
Ooh!
Yeah, he fired a beat. Take it away.
You need to like
He didn't line it up enough.
Missile out. Pull it back a bit.
But basically, what I want to say, if you want, you have...
You might have also put it to dumb fire mode instead.
If you can get a laser done on that.
We're trying to, this is Alpha Liru, I think we're trying to strike the same BTR over.
No, this is for Bravo.
JTAC, how goes that strike?
We're gonna run for that for now.
Missile just fired.
Copy that.
Any hit on
Remember, you always have the option.
Sounds like
If
no.
missile just fired, then it missed.
I like the coordinations, but yeah, the missile missed there. He still has to line it up because he didn't line it up enough, and the missile went too far wide to spot the sparkle.
Gotcha. Move to hull point 2.
Slim, it locks on within a few seconds.
I have eyes on Lays.
Hey, firm, then take a shot at it. Second strike going out on that laser.
To base. Closing the distance before I fire.
The Outcast is gonna go
in.
and...
Mode that has a better chance, low, high, stuff like that.
Normal direct. Normal direct.
Normal direct, yeah, so I think he had it on either low or high.
Charlie to ground, Charlie to ground.
Yeah,
Oh, little over, because the laze is reflecting this part towards him.
on the heavy engagement?
No, we just...
So it went high, unfortunately. You gotta also keep in mind where you put this, because if you highlight the top of it, then, I mean, that thing's gonna go over the target, because the laze was literally doing that, but they just got it with something.
And Alpha to strike, if you want to pick the please go on,
So I'm RCing this unit to activate these guys, because they would have heard the AT launch from back there. So I'm gonna keep this guy here.
Or at least next to it. I don't know what happened.
I'll explain this now, because I'll forget later. They were lasing the top of it, so your round went on the top of it, and then slightly over and missed.
So I probably should have done a top attack then.
Correct.
I think
JTAC, in the future, you might want to ask where the laze is coming from, because if it's coming from a drone, then you might want to do a top-down attack. If it's coming from JTAC, you might want to do a direct.
Yeah, honestly, I didn't even think of that. Thanks.
Neither did I till I just noticed, but you guys want more advanced stuff, so I'm trying to give it to you.
Little Bird,
Appreciate it.
Little Bird, on the southwest side of Peninsula, where the hell are you?
People have been asking for a while for more airborne-based stuff, so now we're getting into it. Now we're gonna have that learning curve of, you know, learning about everything.
Whatever, 1-2, Black Hawk
Go for
1
Bravo?
2, we
You have
have
a drone
a
up?
BTR that would be
We do,
killed by
however,
Contact
during the flight he has
760.
left it at base, and
They left their drone at base. Beautiful.
Earlier.
Absolutely beautiful.
So I have a better idea of where it's at.
But yeah, these are the things you actually have to think about when you do this stuff.
Sub traffic.
I'm gonna give you an LZ. Can you land, pick me up, and drop me at Bravo?
somewhere north of Bravo position is a armed church, but it's not really marked on the map, and I don't care about finding it right now. I'll find it later.
I think they're talking about this position.
I'm gonna
I think they have an AFK guy, yeah.
This is Charlie.
Solid copy.
But yeah, no, if people want to do more airborne-based stuff, we can get into all sorts of, you know, making sure that you have a good angle on the sparkle, which is the laser designator hitting the target.
Copy that. Good job.
Sparkle is just the term pilots use when they notice delays. Technically, since they're not even locking to delays, then it doesn't, they wouldn't get a sparkle. They would just have to confirm that they're at the same angle. It looks like Infidel's number finally ran out because the BTR finally got a snipe on the Blackhawks.
Little Bird 2 is rearmed, heading back.
So, by the way, there's only 2 BTRs in the AO, and then there's 1 MTLB I have in the center. So that's the only threat to the aircraft other than the static 50 cals, which shot the aircraft down. So
if a guy taking a drone operator slot and does not have to fly, please replace him with another guy.
it's 1 Blackhawk down. Outcast, I think, is going to pick someone up to maneuver them to a different part of the AO. That's pretty cool.
Alpha to the ground, team.
Ground copy.
And you got some fire coming in from the back here.
From the northwest, nothing too big if you guys want to handle them, so don't come up behind us.
Bro, you need to speak a lot slower than that.
Ooga booga, people coming up behind us, 1-man BTR crew.
Copy that. To our east or no?
Northwest,
Okay, alright.
West copy.
Okay. I got nothing to say from that.
Copy.
One-time straggler Seymour. Which squad do you want him at?
I'm putting in Charlie.
I got nothing.
Here on copies.
Awaiting orders.
J-Tac Bravo.
On the way. On the way. Solid copy. Wilco. Roger.
Alright, so, because that town's being engaged, this town would also start seeing engagement, so I'm gonna put... Again, I'm just having the squads come from weird angles here.
Okay, how accurate is your...
But air flying around is gonna slow them down, so...
Oh, okay. Then I guess I'll go to LCD.
They got Outcast flying super low.
Yep, I see it.
We are currently at the blue line that touches the red part.
Gotcha, I'll go to LZB and catch up.
Yeah. I'll play you good.
This is off we're clearing right now. We're currently dividing civilians and hostiles over.
Copy that. Remind the whole squad, don't touch the fucking computer if you find it.
This is the shittiest M2 I've ever had the misfortune of using.
Not yet, we have technicals and 50 cal still up.
There's a little bird on station. If you can get a laze, we can deal with it.
It was meant to be more of an AA piece, that's why.
I can scratch it.
Charlie, say again, is it safe to land near town?
Let's give him a warm welcome.
From what I understand from Charlie, there is no safe right now. Calculate him or walk it. Sounds a little bit
Great. This is Alpha Lead. Be advised, you may have eyes on a possible laptop location. Over.
What?
Good copy.
What hit you?
We just wait there. until everything is clear.
There's no way in hell he hits
We need to
you.
wait for the other squad to find their laptops.
I think based off this, he hit the ground. That angle, I think he hit the skids on the ground and then lost them and then went into the ground here.
Bravo is to we will wait at the current Bravo.
So, I mean, I'm going to have the infantry go check that out.
Because Bravo's also AFK.
I'm always out. You don't need to wait. Catch up on my own.
Because there's no way a 50 sniped him from that far, you know? Here I could understand because the 50 was right there, but that far out, there's no way on 35%. The AI don't even aggro at that range.
Seymour is currently in LZ, Charlie.
We have an RPD guy firing from this position over here.
Just mark a position, your current position now. Let Seymour know where to go.
Wow, much long.
Righto, much long, such wow, Bad Wolf. Thanks for the 29-month resub. I hope you keep enjoying both playing and watching the streams and the playing on the ops, and I hope you get a kick out of this.
Perimeter and securing the area over.
Good copy. Just hold the position, make it the defense position for now. They're probably going to push you soon.
Alright, so I'm thinking we're going to spawn up some guys here and send in some more QRF into that area.
I already found their laptop, Bravo and Charlie, they feel your turn.
Because, oh wait, no, that drone's super duper high up, Jesus, so they might have just seen me spawn that, but that's okay. I try not to, you know, spawn in the viewpoint of drones, but it happens.
Attack to any of the Blackhawks?
EMU is here.
I think you're a bit too big.
So we're gonna go and circle Patter Face here.
Advise, ground is up, and we have a large group of hostiles coming from the southeast, over.
Copy that, get into the first position. Do you need help support?
I mean,
Yes,
I
good
see
copy,
our
requesting
Paris
ghost talk
Buckles
minigun
over
over.
here, so...
Ghost Rock, do you copy that?
We got another big squad in here.
Coming to JTAC.
Wow, those guys actually move pretty quick, but I don't think that's because air was over that position.
Copy. Jason, work on that support.
JTAC to Little Bird 2.
So now
You see the purple line by Elbow.
Ground copy.
Let's do the laptop building.
Possible, actually.
Yeah, they just went AFK in the middle of the field, dragging them everywhere. Oh, that is fucking garbage.
Here into JTAC, I've spotted both of the Ghost Hawks. They're both exploded.
That's unfortunate.
JTAC,
One of them currently sitting on the pad.
ghost talk, please.
I know what they did.
Right now, just minigun support and low rotation of our current vicinity. The hostiles are coming through fields right now, be prime targets for minigun.
I'm gonna say this on 5-5, guys. Make sure you land at your pad. If you land on the other pad while a Vic's respawning, it's gonna Arma into the other Vic, so please use your pad. Yeah, they respawned into each other. Because I would assume that's common sense to do, but apparently I had to remind them, so. Please, for the love of God, use your pad.
Five check.
Good check.
Yeah, you just heard him speak about it locally, because yeah, I'm being very quick to change those pylons back to what they are supposed to have, because a little bird can be very OP with certain types of stuff.
JTAC, this is Little Bird 1.
Send.
I'm back.
Yep, so there they both are back at the same time.
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to go to the same area, but high. There's a BTR I want to strike, and I can laze it from the skid.
Is the JTAC is also down at operation?
Okay.
There's JTAC back on net. Send.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure he died. Yeah, there's his body.
Send support to Alpha.
Hey, firm. They're over
We need,
to. Can you go to Alpha AO and provide support?
Jason, if you can mark the position of the enemy or
They're
maybe
about to
drop a
mark
red
the
smoke
enemy.
on
I
them,
think it's just infantry.
All right, I'm gonna send these guys to come on here.
Okay, Brim, just tell them to toss the smoke on him.
Going to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
If you can drop like a red smoke with you, the grenade launcher on the enemy, that is going to be great.
Yeah, I've been using red smoke on big clusters of them. Right now,
So I'm going to let's
Red
see,
smoke for enemies for Alpha.
Air support is coming soon.
larger
Be
squad.
careful.
Ready for orders.
We're gonna get a truck here.
Ожидаю указаний.
Can I come into Bravo?
No eyes yet.
Roger.
JTAC to Alpha.
On the way.
Go for Alpha.
Which bearing are the enemy relative to town?
Here they come.
1 second, marking the smoke.
All right, so he dealt with most of those guys pretty well.
Can I come into Bravo?
JTAC to Ghost Hawks.
Now I'm going to send this stuff
Come
over
on,
here.
get in the air and go to AO. One go to Bravo AO.
Okay, go
So they're almost by the terminal site, so they can
Near LCB and a BTR, so watch it.
gonna be quick to link things up.
Yeah, I remember the BTR coming down. Can we get a little burst eventually call that, or?
Yeah, we were trying, but it ran me over.
Find your laptop when you
What?
have AFK members in your squad.
I got you. Do you need
What?
support from the other squad?
Oh, I think they're talking about the BTR ran him over.
Copy that.
I know you, sir.
This is pretty fucking
I'm on my way to do that now. Don't worry.
JTAC, this is Alpha Lead. Be advised. Any large clusters of men who seem somewhat armed and running towards a town in large fields are go for killing
This
over.
is Little Bird 2. I got no eyes on any smoke in that town.
My pilot can't see it, so you mark on map so I know how to guide where to guide them into.
And I'm taking some fire for the southeast.
Do we have any reinforced base? Yeah.
Huron does not currently have any
Thank you.
at base.
Well, Calmel, if you give rockets to little birds, then little birds have full control on where they put them, and we have really good pilots in TSB. So the whole point of not giving the little birds co-pilots and forcing them to rely on other people to call in the coordination, it's uncanny, but... Or it's... No, that's not the right word. Unorthodox would be the better word. But... it's because I'm trying to have them stress their communication skills here, because communication has been a really big issue in TSB.
Bravo's found the laptop.
Good copy. I'm also sending 2 guys.
So as soon as I see a pop-up, I'm going to count down from 30 seconds, and if I don't get 3 pop-ups,
Yeah, not needed.
Not needed?
then I'm going to have this guy start running.
Many times.
Wait, no.
Good copy.
On the way.
Let's talk, Bravo.
Yeah, Little Bird 2 is taking some, I believe, 50 cal fire, pulling back a little bit.
Hey, firm, I'm trying to get you marks.
Okay,
They're
okay,
apparently
this is
not
the big
interested in
town.
marking enemies.
If every squad leader
Yeah, it seems like it, and I'm not going to rinse the town and risk it.
Solid copy.
This is Alpha Lead next to laptop.
Bravo.
Doesn't really matter what type of smoke it is, as long as I throw
Bravo's
one
not yet
smoke
at it.
near him, I can rinse the area.
Charlie's at laptop.
They've apparently been talking red smoke
Bravo, get
outside the
inside.
town.
The laptop.
Ah, odd.
Inside of it. No, don't stuck your dick inside the laptop. But next to it, I mean.
Okay, deleting stuff that isn't needed. I'm trying to keep the vehicle wrecks, but... to help with server frames a bit. And those guys gotta change this soon because the BTRs... Ooh.
Be advised, some sort of helo active air marked on map over.
LMBTR just fired at Outcast. He's trying to reposition.
Bravo to ground? Yep. Yo, laptop? Cool, cool, cool.
So they have everyone by the laptops.
Everybody ready?
Alpha ready.
I have eyes on the building though. They had marked for
Charlie?
the eye, so I'll
Charlie,
just see
ready?
about rinsing that a bit.
Copy.
Can we ready JTAC to drop?
Okay, 3, 2, 1. Touch the laptop. But not
30,
26.
29, 28, 27, 26, 25. All right, they got all three. So the three fragments of the numbers, by the way, that was really well done, by the way. That was like literally back to back. It's 17, 90, and 87.
JTAC to Huron.
So now they have to disengage from these AOs
Hello, Bravo?
Copy, where's your
We'll probably be
and go.
Wait. Break.
Sorry, I had none of that.
Alpha, you touched the
Charlie,
laptop, right? You touched
over there and
As soon
lawyer.
as you told me to.
Bravo, did you touch the laptop?
Yeah.
Charlie, did you touch the laptop?
Yes. Charlie.
Good. We're supposed to get into now.
Little Bird 2 took some shots from the air escape route near them, I believe.
Alpha advise. Alpha has number 17. Over.
Say again, there's already someone at Charlie?
Yes, one goes to our call sign Morpho.
Ground too high. Are we going to get into?
So how this works is the people that hack the laptops now have another tab in their map called Ares Intel, and now you use that to do the second next step.
Bravo. What was your numbers? Over.
Someone figured it out, but it's, I guess people don't remember what Ares Intel is. So again, quick reminders,
Okay,
just to hold their hand through this.
This is going to be easier. I'm going to put.
I'm trying to get it done right now. Bravo. What was your numbers? Over.
It's marked on map. Blue 90. The code wasn't actually blue, it's just, that's what I marked it as.
Okay, so we have 19. Nice.
And what about you, Charlie? What's your numbers?
Morpho is getting engagement. Somewhere south of Charlie AO.
How far is it going to like the number?
My numbers really
Just to knock them off that corner.
I'm writing down all three of them.
Okay, so we have 90, 17.
What's yours, Charlie?
You're gonna have to use the gal, buddy, because there you go.
Good copy.
Because that 762 is not gonna penetrate.
Yeah, it looks to be armor of some kind, BTR.
Is that like a fucking order to this, or we're like...
Copy, staying away from that area for now.
On the way.
Yeah, I can't do much to it without a lock on.
Ground too high, I'm not really good with this kind
I'll
of
mark its
stuff.
rough position.
On the way.
Don't have enough capability of brain.
Bravo
Okay.
ground, maybe calling someone else.
Is there a puzzle that we need to solve here?
Guys, I told you, it literally says...
Ground forces, I'll help you along here. Be advised,
No
purple
good eyes,
question
exactly
mark
what it
just
is,
on
though.
the west side of the AO is approximately where it's going to be based off of the grid ref of
Thank you.
179
179-087. Literally, it says, hacking the terminal will give you 2 digits of 6-digit grid. Use your big brains to figure out the right combo. Oh my god, ground command has a smooth brain.
Everybody, step away from your current AO, try to get into a safe location, and we're going to, everybody, going to the question mark and search the area.
So if a bunch of helicopters start going over that area,
For the helo to land at, and then pop smoke.
he's gonna be super heckin' concerned.
Because, we need everything that we need to do inside the town.
Which his inventory would move a little faster. That would be nice, right?
Is that a copy, Bravo? Did you got me?
Yeah, Bravo understands. I'm just trying to learn. I'm trying to explain to my
This is Alpha.
teammates how.
Immediate air support, JTAC. We're under heavy
what are you
assault.
doing?
We're surrounded.
Drone off in the area that can get a lock on it.
Copy that.
Apparently they're
You know what?
They'll probably pop smoke 1 second.
Bravo,
Back
you
in the Alpha
need to
AO
pull
zone.
off, right?
I mean, we're still in contact and some of our guys are down, but we'll be good soon.
Okay, Charlie, I did pull off.
Charlie's pulling out.
Copy that. Mark a location to your.
That AO's
to
good. They
AO and
backpacked one of their
under
drones.
Under every company.
So JTAC, the Huron is meant to be pulling out
Go for Alpha.
Charlie, right?
Hey, firm, but just loiter north of the AO. Mark your pods with green smoke, and then the little bird strike anything away from it.
I believe that's wrong net, my guy.
Good.
Nice. JTAC to Alpha.
Go for Alpha.
Mark your pods with green smoke, and then the little bird will strike anything around it.
Yeah, so, I mean, that guy
Silver,
breached
reference
in,
to
so I
green
just...
smoke, Alpha AO, that's friendly. Engage everything outside it.
JTAC, this is Alpha. We have 1 times infantry on the road north of Charlie objective, running around here. Appears to be wearing black clothes, firing at us.
Charlie's there. Pause, mark with the smoke, over.
Unless our hacker's a hell of a runner, it's probably just some random dude.
Alright, he's next to a vehicle.
Eyes on green smoke.
You can faintly hear that helicopter, and if they check again, I might have them run. Because you can faintly hear it. You might not be able to hear it over my stuff, but yeah.
Yeah, Charlie.
How can we get in contact with air?
Through JTAC.
Send for JTAC. Hello.
Charlie would like to pick up 100 meters north of the green smoke at Charlie.
I don't want to make him run immediately, but...
Hey, firm, just marking a map for pop smoke.
Also, JTAC from there wants me to...
You know, like, if you circle a helicopter around where a dude is, he's gonna kind of go like, wait a second.
JTAC, be advised, let your pilot know green smoke is fucking friendly, Jesus.
Hey, Silver.
Go ahead.
Green smoke.
So it looks like they found cats and killed the one medic down here.
I'm trying to deal with the 50 cal Vic that's trying to shoot me out of the sky.
Gotcha. Whichever,
JTAC, tell the pilot ready the enemy, always friendly.
He figured that out. He was just doing a danger close strike.
Alright, it's a Reaper. He already crashed once, so...
Danger close to combat.
Extra close, extra attention.
Tell me about it.
JTAC to Risen.
Risen copies.
Can you land at north of Charlie AO? They popped green smoke. Can you pick up?
Apparently Huron is already landing there.
That works too. Huron, can you drop him then,
Where am I dropping?
Light 1 being shot at.
Send in Goat Team 6 now.
Alright, I'm gonna quickly copy-paste that BTR.
Going back to watch it from the start.
Just to get our kits going.
Hail of bullets.
Wait one.
Yeah, righto, FK. I will warn you, the beginning had a bunch of building stuff in the front of it. Thanks for dropping by nonetheless. I hope you keep enjoying the ops. Thanks for the 30-month resub, and I hope you get a kick out of this. Alright, guys. You think? Ooh, under.
Send.
We see a Blackhawk in the sky. We're just gonna walk directly below it.
Over.
Never mind, it's away.
JTAC.
Just to pop a few rounds by him.
Go ahead, Liru's about aiming.
Oh! What?
JTAC, be advised.
If I
Alpha,
wanted to
we're
kill
gonna be
you,
back into
I
marker
would kill
LZ
you.
Via vehicles. 1 times
I don't think it's fun for you guys to get insta-shot down by myself, don't you think? No? Okay. I'll shoot the kill next time. But FK, hope you keep enjoying the ops, hope you're staying safe on COVID-19, and I hope you get a kick out of this operation.
Blackhawk by Charlie AO, go and support.
Roger that.
Charlie Grand.
Say again, you want the Huron to pick him up?
With left.
Yeah,
Charlie
they don't
L,
round with him.
moving
They
to
don't have
Charlie
room in the
L,
Blackhawk.
Working that?
This thing is so damn slow.
Ah, shit, Little Bird 2 did something stupid.
What did Little Bird 2 do?
JTAC, BTR, hill southwest side of Bravo.
Charlie, check that.
Hey,
We'll
firm.
try to mark.
Understood.
Send for JTAC.
Mark or BTR.
And apparently Little Bird 2 funds are alive.
Oh, they...
LZ,
Nice.
We are full. We can't take any more.
They backpacked it or something.
Bravo is currently at Bravo Pause. If we could get a helicopter to smoke.
Break. Charlie, we don't need you anymore because Alpha is pulling out. So just stay.
Repeat for Charlie.
JTAC to Holly.
We don't need you anymore.
Gonna need you to pick up Bravo. There should be a Bravo Pause.
Question mark right now. Alpha is pull out. I need air on LVE right now.
Risen, gonna need you to pick up Charlie. I'll get you their position in a second.
Charlie is already picked up. Charlie wants to be dropped off to near the area where we need to go.
Okay, well then, I don't know why they said they don't have room.
Alright,
Confused.
cool. Now that that's done, hey, Bravo.
I don't know, do you want?
We are currently on
Go pick up whatever is down there at Alpha or not?
Yeah, I would pick up what's down by Alpha.
Fucking
That must be what they're trying to say.
A lot.
Bravo, this is Little Bird 1. That's your little clock on 5-5 now. You have a Huron
provide cover for you. After that, we will pick up whatever is left down there. You copy?
This is Alpha. We have arrived at Mark LZ here, waiting to pick up over.
You should be able to drop
Charlie.
Good job.
I'm gonna have these guys just get out of here.
Make sure you're sending over Huron, right? Because we have to do a bigger squad since we're off command. Over.
Huron and the Ghost Hawk.
Yeah, it's something you generally don't want to hear. But okay. Alright, be honest with me. If he keeps circling this spot, isn't that suspicious? Because this is the third time he's done this circle here. And this time he stayed in this area. I'm calling that suspicious. That's suspicious.
Where are we going to, Bob?
Wait one, probably Charlie LZ. JTAC to Bravo.
Be advised, there's not enough space for everyone in my heal over.
Wait one. JTAC
Yeah,
to
we need a bigger helo here, on the LV here. Because it's a command squad and also Alpha.
Charlie to ground.
Well, apparently the urn is full with money, so
Yeah, ground copy.
that's what
Hey,
you get.
Not anymore. I've just
We
dropped
still
Charlie.
have
Coming to pick you up now.
From the
still
helo,
have
read it up for you
4
so you can use it. We're
slots
going to do
or
recon
we
on
take up
the area.
your decision, whoever's in
Good
you.
copy.
Gotcha.
Send in Goat Team 6.
JTAC, I need you to help Alpha with
Reno, thanks for the 6-month resub.
Huron's on the way.
I hope you keep enjoying the operations.
ground command right now is in the...
And I hope you get a kick out of this one.
I'll talk to ground, see if they want him to go in early. JTAC to ground.
Wrong net.
JTAC to ground.
Here. I'm gonna put a little note on one of his laptops to say why he ran.
JTAC to ground.
Yeah, JTAC.
Bravo's ready to move in now, apparently. I can get them landed if you want.
Copy that. Charlie, if your current position is good to land at?
Charlie's position is good to land.
Copy that.
I know, I spelled it. It's because he's freaking out.
Hey, firm.
Oh, that's not good.
JTAC to Holly.
Go, are we ready?
Bravo are
Just saw a
landing in
gunshot
Charlie's
go into
position,
the building.
apparently. They're not allowed to do it, Navy SEALs.
Charlie ground.
I just saw a gunshot go into the building.
Negative.
Charlie ground.
Yeah, ground copy.
This isn't a KIA mission, right?
The west.
Copy that. I think it's...
Here, that's what I actually just did right there was cheating.
Because it's probably going to escape, so you go to...
I'm gonna stay in first person best I can.
Ground forces, why are we engaging the building? Ground forces, how copy?
Hello, JTAC. This is Bravo. Can we get a landing at our actual LZ?
Sorry, ground wants you at Charlie, pause.
Tell ground to fuck off. This is literally like 2 kilometers away. What the fuck?
Charlie,
Be
pause.
advised, this is Alpha Lead in the Huron right now. We're currently recovering one of your down pilots. Over.
JTAC to Holy.
Go.
Confirm green flag Charlie, pause mark.
If not the 2
For your last.
Oh, no, I was at Charlie LZ. He's running right towards us.
Charlie to JTAC.
Is he? Send.
Marker runner.
Do you hear that?
There and they can intercept. Send for JTAC.
Charlie to JTAC.
Send.
There's a weird man running to the northwest. Can you cut him off with a little bit?
Bravo's already been landed in front of them. They should be able to intercept.
Good, good.
Wait, be advised, did we take off the guy?
What?
This is ground, this is Alpha. Did we take off the guy already?
No.
Copy. Alpha's currently in transport right now. Over. We'll be in a second.
Copy that. I want you more to the south of the compound.
JTAC to Huron.
Maybe next to the naval escape route if you look on the map. Charlie to Bravo.
JTAC to Risen.
Risen sent traffic.
Have you got Alpha inside you?
No, we dropped, I think, ground at Charlie LZ. Like, we have to talk about how this one went
Bravo,
shit
Charlie following you.
after the op.
This man is southeast on the coast.
Copy that. If you can catch to him with Ellie. Jeff, tell your early pilot to chase after him.
Alright, they got me.
Bravo, did you say he's running southeast from here?
You have Alpha
I saw someone in my squad.
Oh, they had guys right on top of my boat too, yeah.
Try and land them on the south
Alright.
of the compound then, roughly naval escape route mark.
Copy.
Jason, this is on you. Try to land close to him and catch him.
Repeat last over.
Try to land close to the naval escape route with the Ellie and try to catch the guy that's trying to escape.
Heli's already en route there with, I believe, elements of Alpha.
So they spotted me because of a drone, which is why I gave them the drone.
Bravo captured him. Is that the correct? Wait. Is he black?
Well, I mean, that's a little racist, but yes, he's wearing all black.
Oh, we got him, boys.
Blue circle.
Got into a firefight with two.
This is Alpha AT. Be advised, the boat on the western side has been taken away.
Alright, that's GG. So again, nice little operation.
Taken away to us.
Alright, good to know that's actually useless. We have the guy.
And they took his boat.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Good job.
What are you?
What the heck are you doing, Blackhawk? You flew just underneath me.
JTAC,
I don't fucking know.
Yes, this is Bravo.
load him in a little bit, last beside you, we'll bring him up.
I thought we were gonna have a mid-air collision there. I was hopeful.
We can have another early station after that escape boat.
Looking off, yep.
Hawk 122. We're gonna go to the after boat with the this first bit.
It's a friendly in the boat. They've taken it to deny the asset.
Oh my god, absolute retard.
I bring that guy home, Outcast.
Alright, he's in the Little Bird.
Wait, Jason, can you hear me?
Yep, then.
We have another escape boat, right? Can we have early send people up there with the early?
Sure, if you can tell me where it went.
Alright, so based off of, let's see, we still have like an hour and 20 minutes before the next stream event, so, we'll probably take a break in between, but yeah, no, this was a good one. I left a lot of places, especially with the drones at the squad level, so that even if, one group screwed up, it didn't punish everyone else, so.
Okay, so
That was
no
helpful.
moving boat, right?
JTAC to ground. That boat's,
no moving boat.
that boat's friendly.
And then
there's
yeah,
already
I
a
had
Blackhawk
these
going to
civvy
pick up the
boats
guy. I don't
going
know
just
why
to
it's
kind
friendly.
of
Okay, so it's friendly boat.
make
okay,
them go, but I think they ran out of fuel too. Why do the boats only have like 30 minutes worth of fuel here? Jeez.
Okay,
Charlie, you guys load up?
let's bring the guy.
Yeah, the AO's only been going for like an hour and they're out of fuel. Boats have more fuel than that.
Blackhawk by Bravo.
Take him to the base.
I don't know. This game's weird. It either only has a little bit of fuel that only lasts it half an hour, or it'll have enough fuel to last it like honestly what it should, to be honest. But
Don't know, I have a feeling we're fucking
No one ground one to chase a boat because someone stole a boat.
If we failed, I blame Alpha entirely.
I can come back to the question mark and pick up whoever's left.
Yep.
Running up to here. If you do underground.
Maybe you'll ask him if he knows how to use Python and stuff like that, to see if he's a real Ackerman, or no. Ask him about the thief shot.
I don't think they'll crash with the prisoner because they're about to land.
Oh, you're probably gonna have to pick up ground where the first Blackhawk landed.
Eyes on. This is Blackhawk to ground coming in from your east.
So I'm letting them pick everyone up for this AO2 because we have the time.
Huron returning to base with Alpha and Charlie.
Hey, from.
Apparently Bloodwind's going to stream Among Us tonight as herself, so...
Anybody call me on 50?
Night Raider later tonight.
Oh, I guess nobody.
Charlie did call me saying we're on speed.
Good copy.
JTAC, be advised, the HVI has made it back to base. There's some weird SCP stuff going on with him, but he's back at base.
All elements, this is high. All forces are in choppers coming back to base. Mission is a success. Stand by for index.
Oh my god, we actually managed to succeed the mission. Nice.
Oh my god.
Good fucking job, boys. I didn't think we can manage that.
Ban advertising for someone else. Yeah, I'm horrible. Alright.
I'll get you, Ada, don't worry.
Did we actually succeed a mission? Wow.
Wow.
It's a miracle.
Man, it only took me 20 minutes to get on.
Damn, nice.
I failed so hard. The first time I crashed, I got pilot sniped. Second time I crashed because I was going nap with the earth and my skid hit a hill. My gosh, rookie plays.
Poop.
Anyway, just to go on the note, Iceberg's in my chat, and I hope you heard that. But overall, that was pretty well done. I was hoping you guys would succeed, and you did, so that was good. The only mistakes I would say were made were... Bravo, you went to an LZ that wasn't recon and landed right next to one of the two bases that the insurgent group had, which were the two military bases. They, I guess, technically would have it. They had a third on the airfield, but yeah, that made a little bit of a mess for you guys to reinsert here, or excuse me, maneuver to your objective. But you guys got to the laptops. Some groups made it before others, so they had to hold out against QRF that came into town, wondering why their dudes were dead. And you were able to get the hack done literally within like seconds of each other. All the pop-ups on my interface came like back to back to back, so that was great. Then small mistake. This isn't just a, why is Outcast having stuff muted? Hold on, because this was his mistake. Don't if you're trying to find a guy who's trying to be secretive, don't take a helicopter and start flying over where he lives. Because that's what tipped him off and he started running for it. It wasn't the first time I did it. It wasn't the second time I did it. The third time I literally had him leave his house and stare at it with binos until he did a full circle, and then he looked around and noticed all these other helicopters were starting to come by their place, and that's why he started running. So please, like, if you have the location, great. Feel free to do Overwatch, but, don't constantly circle a dude's house that, is trying to be sneaky, because that's a really good tell. You know what I mean? Maybe I'm over exaggerating that.
No,
but
no, I understand what you mean. The thing is I had no way of keeping an eye on the position itself. So the only thing I could do was rotate and still be close enough to be able to actually zoom in and see.
I mean,
So,
I was
if I was
trying to.
I would have stayed further out.
That's fair, but I tried to say it in the beginning, like, he's not going to leave as long as you get the objective done. So, like, there wasn't really a need to, and if you did need it, then just have a drone fly over. Because the only reason you found him at that point, because I was listening on 5-0 and 5-5, was one of the squads put their drone up and found him as he was running to his escape vehicle. And then another squad, even if you didn't have the drone, you found his boat and started driving around in it, which was silly, but, you would have gotten him anyway, but, don't. That's a really silly thing to do, is all I'm saying. But otherwise, you grabbed him, you flashbanged me while I was walking away, which caught me a little off guard, but I got a good chuckle out of it. Grabbed him, and then you left, and I don't think we had any KIAs with the exception of the pilots and JTAC, who was in the bird that Outcast decided to play a game with the floor, and the floor won. So, yeah, overall, good job. Communication sounded pretty solid. Throughout, had a little rocky parts here and there, people kind of stepping on each other, but that's to be expected when you run 3 AOs at once. And then I went over some info with the pilots on, if you're doing a laze from a drone, maybe doing direct isn't the best. You might want to do top down instead, because the drone's laze is doing the top of the Vic. So you might, the rocket might fly over from a distance. And then, I thought that was really cool for us to get into, because that's more of an advanced concept. So I tried to give you nudges here and there in the operation, but you succeeded, and that's all that matters. So, Ground, go ahead.
Oh, first of all the credit out to my squad leaders.
That actually ended up being the 40-person
Good job to every squad.
Late joiners.
Really good fucking job.
But we'll be back
really
at hour 15 minutes for charity
first
streaming and on the Liberation thing on the
like,
ground. So
in a year, so I was a little bit rusty. Sorry about speaking too much on comms. That is my problem. I hope to improve that. Yeah, it felt good. I think it was my first time that actually I saw a fast drop that didn't end in a broken leg.
Yeah, that was
so
cool
that was
too.
Amazing.
The fast roping was
Alpha,
pretty well done.
Really good fucking fast dropping shit, because everybody was exiting the shit with like 2 guys, and we didn't like get stuck in each other. That was fucking amazing. And yeah, like, fucking good job, guys. I really enjoy that one. Really make me optimistic about ground commanding more. Well, really good fucking job. JTAC, you did excellent also. You fucking managed to, like, a lot of that also go on JTAC, that did excellent fucking job and maneuvering all the assets. So that was fucking awesome. We managed to use actually air support really good, and I know that saved like Alpha, and I don't know if Bravo also got that air support, but yeah, I think they was shooting something there. Yeah, that was fucking amazing. So also thanks to Etherface, and yeah, thanks to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the op, and you didn't. Yeah, good job. Nothing to say more. Good job to everybody. Good job also. Alpha, I guess.
Alpha did phenomenal. I have no issues whatsoever with anything that happened. Everything worked perfectly. The fast rope came out very nicely. Didn't result in a fire. My squad managed to coordinate with each other. We dealt with situations as it came to us. We found a laptop. We held our ground. Meanwhile, we were being assaulted with. We worked with JTalk to the best we could to call strikes on positions that had enemies coming in from. And overall, really good shit. I've not been this happy in a while. So good shit, boys, and good shit, Liru. Bravo.
We planned on landing in front of that little base, knowing it was a base. All a part of the plan. Thank you to the little bird pilot who sacrificed your life to make a distraction for us. The distraction was also a part of the plan. We had no plans to actually assault that base. We were just going to walk around it while the little bird went at it. Frost going AFK was pretty based. Potato not listening to things was pretty based. Sorry, I'm only going to talk about bad things. Dropping us 2 kilometers away from the HIV when we first got there was pretty based, but that also let us capture him.
So what?
We were dropped at Charlie LZ, which we flew around for like 5 minutes before landing.
Oh, you said HIV forehead.
It's whatever. It's same thing.
That was a mistake. That was need to be on Charlie position, not Charlie LZ.
It's whatever. But because we landed there, we got him. Pog.
All part of the plan.
All part of the plan. All part. Oh yeah. I like to use the word brevity, even though I talk a fuck ton, and I will never use it. There was a time when I tried to call for like an evac, like for 10 minutes, but all I heard was ground command trying to call to Charlie. I didn't want to interrupt him. All right, that's it. I'm done. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Keck. Charlie.
He's dead.
Yeah, we did alright.
I stutter on my words all the time, but it's fun to make fun of other people.
During all the positions, we did well. Sniper, do you have anything to say? No. That's for Charlie then.
No, call. I gotta play for charity in a bit, and Bloodwind needs some help setting up her stream settings, so I'm gonna take a break for an hour.
In my opinion, he did a lot.
And then we'll be back.
Say really, pilots did good.
1-1.
There was comms issues, but with that many assets and that many AOs, there was always going to be. Don't really have anything else to say.
Don, no raid, no raid.
Yes.
Besides my stupidity and getting pilot start the first time and then crashing because I was flying too low the second time, I got nothing to say.
Same, really. Not sure if I hit that last target I was going for or not, but I sure hit the tree trying. At least I survived, though. That's yeah.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Ghost Hawks, if you're gonna fly close to, friendly choppers, please don't do it. It makes us very nervous when you fly over the top of us and then drop suddenly.
Bro, the advanced tactics from BAA, so you don't get it, bro.
Yeah, no, other than that, it was good. If you're not JTAC, don't try and be JTAC. Don't tell people what to do. But yeah, it was good fun.
One thing I have to say, I don't know who said it, but a Huron has over 20 slots in it, so I don't know why someone said that the Huron could only carry Charlie and not all the other people sitting at Alpha, which resulted in me getting a little pissed and then just deciding to pick up whatever I could from there. Yeah, just reminder for pilots, if you use your brackets keys, you can actually look at how many carry.
It pulls up a little menu where the GPS would go.
Charlie wanted to keep momentum on the objective and not let him get away.
All right, I'm going to wrap it up here. Again, we'll be back in about an hour, maybe a little earlier, because, again, I'm doing the charity thing with 121, and hopefully we can get more points than the other team and win, because this will be the last one. And then it'll go to late night TM ops alternating with TSB ops. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. Cheers, and hopefully I'll see you in an hour. Dawn, again, no raid right now. We'll wait till after the charity. And maybe Bloodwood will be streaming so we can just raid her. Ha! Where's the end button? Oh, my OBS is fucked up. This is awkward. How do I end a stream when the control panel is not there? Huh. And if I Alt F4, it'll corrupt the footage. Isn't there like a hotkey, like Control Shift S or so? Wait, I think this is it.